Hey guys, my name is 𝕊𝕠𝕚𝕡𝕤 and welcome to Handmade by Vaishna, where I post college, art, and lifestyle content. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I got into college. So I've actually been attending UC Santa Cruz for about a year now. I'm a college freshman, rising sophomore. So I've been in college for about a year. So I just thought I could help out. This is like an unprecedented time, so I just thought I could give you guys some advice about how to prepare for college, how I got into college, and just some general tips. So I applied to like 21 colleges, which is quite a lot, and I wouldn't normally recommend someone to do that, but in my case, I just thought if I applied to a wide range of schools, I'd at least hit a few, so that's why I applied to like 21. So for my reach schools, I applied to USC, UCLA, UC Berkeley, Stanford University, and Duke. And for my target schools, I applied to UNC Chapel, although it's more of a reach, Rutgers, UC Irvine, UCSD, UC Davis, Cal Poly, and ASU. And for my safety schools, I applied to Purdue, UC Merced, UCSB, UC Santa Cruz, Chico State, CSU East Bay, SDSU, and SJSU. Whew, that seems like a lot, but somehow I just got it done. So I applied for a mix of majors. I didn't really specify on one major, but they were all in the same umbrella of majors. So I applied to bio, kinesiology, biosci, public health, and human bio. Human bio is actually the proposed major that I have at UC Santa Cruz. So for the SATs, I'm not really gonna share my actual score, but I would say it was in the pretty higher range. It wasn't the highest, but it was pretty high. And I ended up taking it 4 times. And the first 3 times, I actually ended up doing better and better as I went. It was also kind of the same thing with the ACT, except I would say I was a little bit higher for the ACT. I was pretty much within the range for most of the colleges. For some of them, I may have been a little bit lower, but not too far off. If you've already taken both tests, if you feel like you've done better in one, you could make the decision of just sending that one test, or you could send both. Just check in with what your application says. If you're waiting to be accepted to some colleges, I wouldn't worry as much, because for a lot of colleges, they take on a holistic approach, which means that they consider a lot of things. Like they consider extracurriculars, your test scores, and your essay. So you will be kind of evaluated as like an all-around person rather than just for your test scores. I feel like your test scores are really what give you scholarships and stuff, but they're not really that much of an importance in total for the entire application. So if you want to choose what college you're going into, there are a lot of factors that go into choosing what college that you want to go, because you're gonna go there for like 4 years. This is like gonna be your next home. So I understand that there's a lot that goes into kind of choosing where you want to go. So if this helps, there are a few questions you can maybe ask yourself, which kind of would help you be more sure about where you want to go and help you cut down the list of colleges you may already be considering. Number 1, is the college the right size for you? In the US, there are a wide range of colleges. You have these small colleges which only have like a few thousands of people. You have medium-sized colleges which have tens of thousands of people. And then you have the huge, large universities which have almost 20 to 30,000 or maybe even more. So definitely consider what size you would say works for you. Do you see yourself in a small college where they might have a small professor to student ratio, or do you see yourself at a bigger university where You might not necessarily be taught by a professor and would probably be in a large lecture size. So definitely take that into consideration. Number 2, visit your college. I cannot stress this enough, but considering the current time we are in now, it is pretty hard to visit a college. It's almost impossible because of COVID-19. So another alternative would be to visit college virtually, see if your college has virtual tours, or potentially go to YouTube and see if another student or even the university itself has put up tours. Number 3, do you really see yourself in this place in the long run? And if you do, then maybe it is the right choice. If not, then maybe you can consider choices that are within your state or closer by home. Also, you can also consider the fact that, like, even if you go out of state, you're bound to meet people who will support you. You're bound to meet new friends. You will find the community you've always wished to have in college, but it's gonna take a little bit of a while. So I would say don't let that fear prevent you from an opportunity of a lifetime that you would regret if you had not chosen it. Number 4, are you independent to live in this college on your own? If the answer is yes, then good for you. You will be fine in college. And if not, then also it is okay. You just kind of have to learn as you go. Like, for me, definitely the first year of college was a little bit different. It is definitely a pretty new experience, and I've only been through it for 1 year. You kind of have to fend for yourself in college. You have to cook for yourself. You're gonna have to learn to clean for yourself, make your bed. So there's a lot of change that comes with having to live on your own. But if you just take it day by day, you'll pretty much be fine. Number 5, is the faculty helpful there? It's good to consider if your professors are helpful, if the faculty there is helpful, because ultimately college is not an experience that you have to be on your own. If the faculty is helpful there, it is good, because then you can get the help that you need to succeed in your university. Number 6, are there activities or clubs that you would be interested in? So you're definitely not going to spend 24/7 studying, unless that's the sort of person you want. But it is kind of nice to get involved in things that you are interested in to help balance out the studying and have more fun on campus. In my first year, I definitely tried as much as I could to get involved in clubs. I in fact joined a classical dance club, which would have gone to competition in April, but it ended up not happening, unfortunately, because of coronavirus. I would say definitely look into your university's list of activities and see, oh, am I really gonna join that? Because you get to meet new people who have the same interests as you, and eventually, or maybe surprisingly, you'll even find friends in those groups. So I would say look into what you're interested in and see if there is a niche on campus for you. Number 7, what is the diversity at your campus? Diversity, for me personally, wasn't that much of an importance, but if it is for you, then you should definitely look into it. It's kind of nice to meet a wide variety of people from a wide variety of backgrounds, so you can make a wide variety of friends that way. UC Santa Cruz is pretty well ranked in its diversity, and I can definitely say that on campus. I have met a wide range of people, and it's pretty nice because I can see their different views and different perspectives on life. Number 8, will you get the opportunities that you need for your major? So this is one of the biggest points that drove me to choose UC Santa Cruz, because when I was looking into this university, I found that there were a lot of opportunities for physical therapy, which is the career that I'm planning to go into. So there were a lot of physical therapist offices that were surrounding the area, which would give me a lot of internship opportunities. So if you're considering your list of colleges, see which colleges have the opportunities that you need for your major in the proximity of the university. Number 9. How is the vibe there? How is the environment there? You are going to be living in this place for a pretty long time. So it's good to get a sense of how the university is. Try asking people who go to the university you're considering going into. Every person has a different experience at college. It could be even the same college, and person A might say, oh, it was a great experience, and person B might say that it was not a great experience, but they went to the exact same college. So definitely take all the perspectives and kind of come up with your own kind of sense of what the college may be like, so you can make your own decisions about it. So after you've considered all your options and you've asked yourself all these questions, you looked into how the dorms are, it will be time to choose that one specific college. It's kind of choosing just the best option that is for you. It doesn't have to be the perfect college, but whatever works for you is the college that I would say you should commit to. UC Santa Cruz is definitely not my top school, but it seemed like the most practical solution for me because it was close to home, it had many opportunities for my major, and since it had the major of human bio, it would give me a lot of chance to explore what I was really interested in before I really kind of knew where I was going in my career. So that's really why I chose the college that I chose. So when it comes to your decisions, I would say just keep asking yourself these questions and see which college really stands out. I know this is a very difficult time when it comes to deciding what college you want to go into and all the questions that come with that. So if you need any advice, just comment down below and I will try to get back to you and see what advice that I have to offer from my perspective. If you decided where you want to go to, then congratulations, woo! College is going to be one of the most amazing years of your life. You're going to make new friends and you're gonna really get to know yourself as a person. So don't worry too much about it. I would say this summer, just go into it with a positive mindset and I promise you, you're going to have an amazing time. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and comment down below if you would like to see future videos like this. I'm more than happy to make more videos to help you guys through this difficult time of choosing what college you want to go into and how to prepare. So just let me know. Until next time, goodbye.